Well, international football is all very well, but you can't beat the Villa and the Premier League. Top flight action resumes over at Leicester on Sunday afternoon. It's a tough task, Froggy, that's for sure, given the way Leicester have started with those 2 wins, the 2 draws. Last season did well against them here at Villa Park with a winning League and Cup, but away they lost by only goal.
Well, first of all, I'm pleased it's back to the Premier League again, because I was a little bored watching the internationals. It wasn't particularly exciting, was it, either of them? So, yeah, it's great. And they're playing against a Leicester team that full of confidence right now, and rightly so. You know, after the form they showed at the end of last season, everyone had them dead and buried, Jack. They were going to be relegated. They went on this incredible run and survived, you know, comfortably in the end and fully deserved to. They've taken that confidence into the season. New manager, hasn't changed things. He's obviously, you know, kept the confidence levels up. And they've maintained the way they play, which is, you know, they wingers get to the byline, crosses, shots, goals, and that's where they've had a lot of success. And obviously with a kingpin up front in Vardy, who's an England international now, which has raised the profile and the confidence of the team. And because of his work rate, he makes life very, very difficult for defenders, Jack.
There is the Tinker Man. Maybe we should call him the Thinker Man, because he looks almost professorial there with the glasses, and he's done a great job in his time. But Tim Sherwood has got a bright, young group of players added to a lot of experience now with Lescott coming in.
Yeah, Joleon for me is a great signing. You know, I know Joleon from my Wolves days. I've even done the old-fashioned show, which I believe it or not. Yeah.
Who was the better on the catwalk?
I think Joleon would definitely. Yeah, I think he looked better than me on the clothes fitted him better. Put it that way. And he's a great lad. He's a real leader. He's a winner as well. Let's not forget he's won the Premier League with Manchester City. But he'll come into this squad, and it'll be a great thing for him. He's a Villa fan. So to come to the club eventually, he's always supported. He'll cherish this because he's coming towards the latter years of his career now. He's got an opportunity now to do something quite exciting, but also to help the younger kids in the team. And that's where I think Joleon will be a massive help on the training pitch and to the manager, because obviously managers need leaders on the pitch, and Joleon is a true leader.
And Thiago Ilori has come in as well. So overall in the squad, he has competition for places right throughout, which is what he wanted. I
think the great thing is as well, you know, we talk about players, you know, whether it's injuries or players come back from injuries, no one's now guaranteed a place. Last year, players would literally come in and they're straight in because there was no other choice. Now it's, right, who's looking good on the training? Only the manager can decide on form, you know, how they're training on the training ground, performing in the games. And I think that's great for the team because everybody will be fighting and working harder to get a starting berth in the side. And, you know, the signs are there, the early signs. This is another one of those games that we need to be winning before we play some really tough games. You know, Leicester's a winnable game. And again, it's seeing our squad evolve and seeing how we come together. I'm sure now, obviously you guys will know, meeting the players on the training ground, you know, the communication side, hopefully they're starting to speak a little bit of English now. As that moulds and develops and they get that togetherness on the training ground, that will start showing actually on the pitch.
Okay, top man, much more analysis over on AVTV. Will Villa tick all the boxes against the Foxes? We'll find out on Sunday afternoon.